Hello there folks, I'm back with you once again on my channel. Now, as some of you know, I've been getting a lot of N64 games lately. In fact, ever since I got my current N64 console about 3.5 months ago, I've gotten nearly 30 games for it already. Now, you're probably wondering where I get... Now, some of you are probably wondering, might be asking me where I get all these N64 games from. Well, I'll tell you right now. I do not get them off of Amazon. Well, mainly because I don't have a credit card. No, where I actually go, where I actually get my games from, my N64 games I purchase, I get them from a store called A&C Games. Now, a lot of you in the US obviously don't know about A&C Games because that's a store that is not that's not in the United States. It's a used game store up here in Canada where I live that sells video games for older systems like the NES, Super NES, N64, etc. So that's where I've gotten a lot of my N64 games from. And I say a lot because there's also a couple of other places where I've gotten some N64 games from. Like, for example, I've gotten some N64 games from a store called High Tech Video Games. And I've gotten some from another place called Gamerama. And then there was one more store I've gotten games from called Game Mania. And all of those stores are located in Toronto, Canada. So, yeah, that's where I've gotten my, a lot of my N64 games from. Yeah, some of the games I have, of course, have the A&C Games sticker on them, as well as the price. And obviously, I'm not gonna show you the prices for those because you guys probably don't need to know how much those cost. But yeah, and it's not just they don't just sell used games. They also can buy A&C Games. They also buy games off you, and you can also sell your systems as well as get game consoles from there. So yeah, it's a great place to go. Well, if you live in Canada, like me. If you live in Toronto, like I do, it's a great place to go and get some old games. Otherwise, you'd have to go to Amazon. And speaking of games and game systems, I actually sold one of my game systems today. That being my Nintendo DS that I had, the DSi version. After 4 years, I've gotten rid of that. With the main reason being that with me using my 3DS to play my regular Nintendo DS games on, I essentially saw no reason for me to continue having my regular DS console in my collection, because all that would have done was probably just take up valuable real estate. So, as of today, I no longer own a Nintendo DSi console. However, I might possibly get a replacement, a different console in the very near future to replace it. Like possibly a PlayStation 1. Mainly because I never had a PlayStation 1 when it first came out. So I might want to get that. And so if I get a PlayStation 1, then I'll leave that to you guys to recommend to me what games I should get for the PlayStation 1, because I know there'd probably be some sports games I would want to get for it if I were to get that console. And on that note, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.